Boston Dynamics unveils unbelievable progress with their AI-powered humanoid robot. The company just showcased the latest demo of its humanoid AI robot called Atlas that looked like something from a science fiction movie but was shockingly real. Previously, the world was awestruck to see the robot run and jump over challenging terrain with its feet. But now, the robot has been equipped with rudimentary grippers, which give it a whole new range of capabilities and applications in the real world that could pose real consequences for the human labor force. Instead of being limited to agility and endurance, Boston Dynamics' Atlas robot now has the ability to autonomously manipulate its environment with precision, bringing it one step closer to being deployed in everyday situations, such as on construction sites or in factories. The new claw-like robotic grippers each consist of one fixed finger and one moving finger to approach heavy lifting tasks that require moderate dexterity and high-level autonomy. The Atlas robot has multiple cameras to observe the world around it in order to see the colors and shapes of objects as well as measure their distance. The robot uses this computer vision data to build 3D models of its environment and map out its workspace to determine what these objects are and in which order to address and manipulate them. To do this, the robot's perception system consists of two cameras in its head, one being a color camera and the other being a depth camera, which help it find the shapes that it identifies as its objects of interest for each task. Specifically, Boston Dynamics approaches autonomous manipulation with an idea known as model predictive control, where the robotic control system can determine its motions over time while calculating existing forces. An example of this would be when the robot is holding a load and predicting the centrifugal force associated with its movement in order to counteract that force and prevent itself from toppling over as a result. This way, the robot has an explicit model of heavy objects and calculates their future inertial forces to maintain its control and successfully complete the task at hand. For everything that the robot does in the real world, its actions are first tested in Boston Dynamics robotic simulation. This helps their robotics engineers understand the limits of the robot before being tested in reality to minimize damage to the robot and thus speed up the iteration cycles of design. In this way, they can tweak the fine movements and motor control of the robot to achieve extremely impressive feats. Testing in simulation also allows Boston Dynamics to rigorously test and fine-tune different capabilities to prepare them for integration with commercially viable products. Some examples of the company's future goals include manufacturing and construction work, where a humanoid bipedal form factor like the Atlas is conducive to real-world applications where the jobs being performed by robots are either too dangerous or too inconvenient for humans to perform, such as with disaster scenarios. From the looks of this progress, Boston Dynamics seems to be considerably closer to creating a replacement for the human labor force than Tesla's Optimus robot, and there's a hefty prize to look forward to, which is expected to be worth over $78 billion in 2030. Along with fueling significant hardware advances like those seen from Boston Dynamics' Atlas humanoid AI robot, recent advances in artificial intelligence are also making 3D shape synthesis possible on a whole new level. The goal of creating a high-fidelity 3D geometry representation that is easy to edit remains a challenge in computer vision and graphics. The difficulty lies in the need to model both continuous and discrete variations in shape. Current methods, such as using an implicit shape representation, lack clear interpretable encoding, while others using procedural methods produce coarse geometry. To address this, artificial intelligence researchers have just introduced GeoCode, which is a brand new method for 3D shape synthesis using an easily editable parameter space. The program enforces a set of complex rules and allows users to make intuitive and controlled high-level edits that affect the entire shape at a low level. The program produces high-quality mesh outputs. The researchers use a neural network to map a given point cloud or sketch to the interpretable parameter space. Shapes created by the program can be easily modified. The research shows that GeoCode can infer and recover 3D shapes more accurately than existing techniques and can perform controlled local and global shape manipulations. GeoCode works by mapping a point cloud or sketch inputs to an intuitively editable parameter space. Next, the input goes through an encoder to create an embedding vector, which is then used by a set of decoders to predict interpretable parameters. Finally, the program applies a set of rules to the parameter representation, which produces a high-quality shape automatically. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence-powered multimedia production is also seeing significant advancements recently, including the ability to generate text-to-text, text-to-image, image-to-image, and image-to-text media outputs. Models from OpenAI and Stable Diffusion have received widespread acclaim, but while the outputs of these AI models are highly detailed and almost resemble photorealistic images, artificial intelligence researchers are beginning to question if similar results could be achieved in more difficult areas, such as one-shot video generation, to transform the media landscape. To this end, AI researchers have introduced a new technique called Tune-a-Video to investigate a new text-to-video generation problem known as one-shot video generation, where a single text-video pair is used to train an open-domain text-to-video generator. The researchers propose using a text-to-image diffusion model that's been pre-trained on large image data and adapting it for text-to-video generation. Tune-a-Video uses specialized sparse causal attention to learn smooth movement, generating videos from text prompts through an efficient one-time adjustment of pre-trained text-to-image diffusion models. The decision to adapt text-to-image models for text-to-video generation is based on two main observations. Firstly, text-to-image models are capable of creating images that match the verb phrases. For example, when given the text prompt, "A man is running on the beach," these models will produce an image of a man running, not walking or jumping, but not in a continuous motion. This suggests that text-to-image models can effectively focus on verbs through cross-modal attention for the generation of static movement. Lastly, by extending the self-attention in text-to-image models from one image to multiple images, content consistency is maintained across the frames. For example, when using the same man and beach in the generated sequence when consecutive frames are produced in parallel with extended cross-frame attention to the first frame, the motion still isn't continuous. 2D convolution is applied to video inputs to extract temporal self-attention with a mask for temporal modeling. To improve temporal consistency without greatly increasing computational complexity, a sparse causal attention layer is introduced. Like causal attention, the first video frame is processed independently without reference to other frames. Subsequent frames are then generated by referencing previous frames. The first frame is used to maintain context consistency, while the latter is used to learn the desired motion. The sparse causal attention layer then models the unidirectional mapping from each frame to the previous ones. Because of the causality, the key and value features obtained from previous frames are not affected by the output of the current frame. As a result, the researchers fix the key and value projection matrix and only update the query matrix. These matrices are also fine-tuned in the temporal attention layers as they are newly added and randomly initialized. Additionally, the query projection is updated in cross-attention for improved alignment between video and text. Fine-tuning the attention blocks is computationally efficient and preserves the properties of diffusion-based text-to-image models.